Hello, and thank you for your interest in the Intensive English program at the Georgia Tech Language Institute. Over the next few minutes, you will learn more about our Intensive English program. You will learn details for the IEP application process, as well as student services within our IEP. You will also learn about our other ESL programs in the city of Atlanta. We hope you find this video helpful and informative as you consider applying to our program. Part 1. About the Intensive English program. Why should students consider our Intensive English program? Our IEP offers more than 57 years of experience meeting the academic, professional, and social needs of international students from more than 100 countries. Our curriculum emphasizes preparing individuals for academic and professional success. We offer 8-week sessions which begin 5 times each year, 2 in the spring, 1 in the summer, and 2 in the fall. Students may study for 1 session or multiple sessions. Our IEP is made up of 7 different levels of proficiency, from beginning to advanced. All new students are required to take a placement test, which determines the level students will start in. Students do not select the level at which they will begin. It is possible to start at any of the 7 levels of proficiency that are available in the Intensive English program. The placement test assesses students' proficiency level in reading, listening, grammar, vocabulary, and writing. New students are placed in the same level for all skills in their first session. Our lowest level is for beginners in English, but we expect all participants in our program to have at least the equivalent of 2 years of high school English. The curriculum has been divided into 3 different tracks. The track learners follow depends on their level of proficiency and their purpose for studying English. In levels 100 through 400, students take courses in the Foundation track, which provides learners with the basics of English in grammar, reading, writing, and speaking and listening. This track will be useful to all learners who want to improve their English communication skills, no matter what their goals are for studying English. In levels 500 through 700, learners can choose to take classes in our academic track, our specific purposes track, or both. The academic track is designed for learners who are preparing for study at an undergraduate or graduate program in the United States. The curriculum in these classes helps learners develop the linguistic and study skills needed to be successful at a U.S. university. Learners develop skills in reading academic texts, listening to academic lectures and other types of communication, writing clear academic papers and professional communication, participating effectively in class discussions, and making presentations. The Specific Purposes track offers high intermediate to advanced learners a wide variety of courses, each focused on a particular skill or topic. Courses in this track include test preparation classes for the TOEFL and GRE, writing classes on blogging or creative writing, cultural classes like American movies, cross-cultural communication, and American literature, or courses focused on business like business case analysis or team leadership. Students in levels 500 through 700 may also take a combination of academic track and specific track courses. We also offer various elective courses each year, including IBT TOEFL Prep, IELTS Prep, and GRE and GMAT writing. Georgia Tech's undergraduate and graduate programs do not offer conditional acceptance to students who complete the IEP. However, 9 colleges and universities in the state of Georgia waive the TOEFL test requirement for Language Institute students who pass all 4 700-level academic track courses with a B average. The Language Institute's programs are not intended for complete beginners. Elementary level students must be able to speak, understand, write, and read simple English sentences before coming to the Language Institute. We expect all participants in our program to have at least the equivalent of 2 years of high school English. The minimum age for admission to the Intensive English program is 18 years. Prospective students who will be 17 years of age upon enrollment may apply and be accepted by submitting a guardianship form proving they have a responsible adult living in the metropolitan Atlanta area who will be responsible for them, and a medical entrance form giving authorization to treat the student while the student attends Georgia Tech. Part 2. IEP F1 Application Process. To apply to our IEP under F1 visa status, we require that an applicant submit the following items. A completed IEP application. The application is on our website, www.esl.gatech.edu. Under the Intensive English Program heading, click How to Apply, Transfer in the menu. A copy of the applicant's valid passport. An official bank document in English showing that the account holder has a balance of at least $5,883 within the last 3 months. If the account holder is someone other than the applicant, we also require that the account holder complete a statement of financial sponsorship. Students who will be on scholarship or financial assistance from their government or employer must submit a financial guarantee. A $100 application fee and $50 International Express mailing fee if applicable. Paying online by credit card is the easiest and quickest method of payment. Once all of an applicant's documents are submitted, it will take 5 to 7 days for us to process the application and 2 to 5 days for mailing of the acceptance packet. This packet will include the applicant's acceptance letter, I-20, and other information about the program and Atlanta. We will also provide instructions for paying the SEVIS fee and applying for a visa, as well as tips for the visa interview. Please note that we cannot process an application until everything is submitted. Should you wish to apply to our program with a visa other than F1 or wish to transfer your records from another institution, please email the Language Institute and we will be happy to provide you with the necessary information. B1 and B2 visa holders are not permitted to study in our IEP, but they are permitted to study in our elective courses, short courses, evening courses, and online courses. I will share more information on our other programs in a few minutes. Part 3. Student Services and Campus Life. While providing students with a quality ESL program, the Language Institute also strives to create an all-around memorable and beneficial experience by providing cultural, social, and volunteer programming. During each session, students have the opportunity to take part in a variety of events, like trips to sports events, attractions, and museums around Atlanta. Students are encouraged to take part in our popular Language Cafe events each week, as well as the annual Culture Fest. And students can participate in volunteer activities, like helping at the Atlanta Community Food Bank or other service projects through our Student Service Club, the One Project. At the end of the first week of each IEP session, we hold a welcome party for all students, especially new students, to socialize with one another while enjoying food and games. The Language Institute has staff who are able to give students information for grocery stores, restaurants, or houses of worship for students who wish to find places which service their culture or religion. Even though we do not provide housing or jobs for students, we are always happy to talk with students who need help getting started with these processes. The Language Institute is happy to discuss options for jobs and for housing with students who have questions. During their studies in the Language Institute, students have access to campus services such as the Student Health Center, Campus Recreation Center, and Student Center. Some of these may require additional fees, and the Language Institute is happy to provide more information. It is mandatory for all Language Institute students to complete the Georgia Tech Certificate of Required Immunizations. The form is included in acceptance packets, and it is to be completed and signed by a doctor or medical provider. Students who are missing immunizations or are unable to provide proper records will be required to receive additional shots in Atlanta. The student insurance plan covers all required immunizations 100% when taken at the Georgia Tech Student Health Center. The Language Institute strongly encourages students to complete as much of the form as possible prior to leaving for the United States. Part 4. Other programs. The main program in the Language Institute is our Intensive English program, but we also offer additional programs including elective courses, short courses, evening courses, and online courses. Elective courses are offered for 6 weeks during each spring and fall IEP session. Courses such as IBT TOEFL Prep, IELTS Prep, and GRE GMAT Writing Prep are offered at various times each year. B visa holders are permitted to take electives. Updated information for each new session is on our website. Under the Intensive English Program heading, click on Upcoming Electives. Short courses are held in January, May, and July each year. Each course is 3 weeks long. Short courses are great for someone who is visiting Atlanta and would like to learn a little English during their stay. Courses include topics such as everyday conversation, American pronunciation, and public speaking. B visa holders are permitted to take short courses. Updated information for each new session is on our website. Under the Additional Programs heading, click on Short Courses. We recently began our evening course program, which is a collaborative effort with the Georgia Tech School of Modern Languages. This program offers 6-week courses in English as a second language, Chinese, and Spanish. Each course offers a communicative, learner-centered approach and emphasizes authentic language use. Learn more about our evening programs on our website. Click on Evening Courses in the menu under the Additional Programs heading. We also recently launched our first MOOCs, or Massive Open Online Courses. The MOOCs allow an individual to take a course instructed by a Language Institute teacher online. These courses are self-paced, so individuals can work at their own speed. Anyone may take these online courses with or without a United States visa. To learn more, please visit our website. Under the Additional Programs heading, click Online Courses in the menu. Part 5. Atlanta, Georgia. The Georgia Tech Language Institute and the Intensive English Program are located on the campus of the Georgia Institute of Technology in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta is the capital of the state of Georgia, and it is a world-class, modern city with a rich history. It is an international city where many students from all over the world come to study. With a population of 5 million in the metropolitan area, Atlanta is the largest city in the state and the 9th largest metropolitan area in the United States. Atlanta has a moderate climate, which enables students to enjoy many outdoor activities such as walking, biking, and exploring local parks. Another benefit of the region is that it has an affordable cost of living compared with many other large cities in the United States. The city is convenient for those coming from around the world, as Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport is the busiest airport in the world and considered the primary transportation hub in the southeastern United States. Atlanta is the leading financial, retail, industrial, and communications center in the southeastern United States. It is home to several large international and domestic companies. With an increasing number of residents coming from other parts of the United States and around the world, the city is one of the most multicultural in the country. Atlanta is considered a major center for higher education in the United States, with more than 30 colleges and universities. Students can find many social and cultural opportunities, such as professional sporting events, art and music festivals, museums, theaters, amusement parks, and historical attractions. Thank you for spending the last few minutes with us, learning important information and details about the Language Institute, our intensive English program, and other aspects of all of our programs. We hope you have found this video useful as you consider applying to our program. Please email eslinfo@pe.gatech.edu at any time if you have questions. We will be happy to answer any questions you may have. We wish you the best of luck as you consider studying English as a second language in the United States.